Round one versus Canister. We're playing Urza Oko Pile with some Thoughtcasts and some seats. So see how that goes. A quick picture and let's begin. That's certainly one mock short of a party. But it has a Force of Will on the draw. Opponent's probably on like workshops or bazaars, typically. Hand's not very good against bazaar. It's pretty bad against workshop too. It's probably just a mulligan. If we had one more box, obviously I would just snap keep because then we're just playing turn one Oko with force backup. But obviously turn one Oko with force backup isn't even good against dredge. We kind of need to tinker or blightsteel or like vault key them. I'm just gonna mulligan. Well, this hand is certainly closer to tinker blightsteel. Yeah, it's a little bit of an expensive Magic the Gathering card. Modern Horizons really fucked up the Magic Online marketplace, that's for sure. Every card from that set that wasn't in Treasure Chest, even the ones that were in Treasure Chest, is like a million tickets. Unlucky, right? Unlucky. So I get to put one of these Thoughtcasts away, which is good because I'm never going to be able to cast it. We have Probe, and then we kind of need to look to try to figure out some way of getting Vault Key or Tinker Blightsteel as fast as possible, assuming opponent is on Bazaar of Baghdad. If opponent is not on Bazaar of Baghdad, then we need to reevaluate. Sounds like pretty bad versus shops, unfortunately. But Dan's pretty weak to turn one sphere if that's what he's doing. Which just seems like a likely thing he could be doing. Unfortunate. I put it away and then Echo Baron top 8 with it, so I took it back up and then I put it away again. I really just don't think it's that good. It's probably better than playing like 2 card Monty, right? But I don't know. I was never thrilled with the idea of not playing Force of Wills, but you're like a really bad Bola Citadel deck when you don't have Force of Wills, and you just really can't fit Force of Wills into your Welder deck because there's just not enough blue cards, even though you have painters. You really don't want to name blue with your painter very often. It's because it enables everyone else's Force of Wills. So, yeah, I mean, it's a better painter grindstone deck than 2 card Monty, that's for sure. But that's really not a high bar, so. Renin 6 Hermit. Those are Magic the Gathering cards you can register as well. Who has the tickets to play Renin 6 in this economy? Come on, man. I'm just gonna get turn one sphered here and just hate everything probably, cause it's really bad for me to get my Underground Sea, but I have to get my Underground Sea. Alright, show me the goods. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I cannot do shit. Well, yes, it does, because Modern Horizons is just way too low supply on Magic Online. I mean, the card's not really seeing enough play to justify that, but. So our first hand would have also still been bad against this kind of chart. Some Modern Horizon cards are in chess after people complained. Yes, people want to play Jund for some reason. I don't think I own them anymore. This is gonna be fun with Canister on the double Q. We're gonna like lose with 2 minutes left on their clock and us not being able to cast spells. Ah, sweet. So yeah, this hand's really bad against Wasteland Sphere. Clearly. We're just not gonna be able to cast our black spells probably. Best thing that can happen is we just like draw more Moxen, draw lands, those kind of things. I guess the real best thing is like Sapphire, because then I can just go Island, Sapphire, Detaxian Probe, look for a land drop to Time Walk, and start like putting cards on the table. I mean, we still have like Tinker Blightsteel, but we just don't have the mana for it, unfortunately. So we need to start building our mana. That's not bad. It's not bad. I will cast Gataxian Probe. Want to draw into Moxen for next turn. Okay, that's not bad either. I kind of wish I had. Okay. I mean, that gives something to do with our Thoughtcast, which is nice. Opponent probably just goes like Tomb Inspector here, which isn't that fast of a clock. Unfortunately, our C is going to get wastelanded on the turn after. And we can't Demonic Tutor. I guess if we draw like Mana Crypt, that would be pretty good. I'll catch you later, Matt. I kind of wish I could Force of Will the Inspector, but. Oh, drew a Workshop? Interesting. I'm just gonna play a Stonecoil Serpent. It's reasonable. It's only a 4/4 though, right? Oh. We've decided that we will play Foundry Inspector instead. Fair. Looking for fetch land Moxens. Moxen? Ooh, that's good. I don't know. I haven't been playing too much recently. So I'm gonna get my thing wastelanded no matter what here. If I vamp for Tinker, I still don't have the mana. I'd like to be able to Force of Will the Stonecoil Serpent. I think I'm just gonna play my land that gets wastelanded so that I can play this Jet out. And I can look at things like Vampiric or Force of Will. Force of Will doesn't change my clock at all, which is kind of nice. Opponent drew a Phyrexian Revoker. Oh, they drew a Phyrexian Metamorph. Okay, well, we have to counter that. Are they gonna play a 3/3? 3/3. Okay. We don't have a Hercules in our main, which is kind of gross. We basically need to get a Blightsteel into play. We can only cast Vampiric right now. Is there a reasonable vampiric target right now? We had like another Moxen, I would say Tolarian, but we don't. But if I don't vampiric, I'm really not progressing. But I'm still 2 mana away from Tinker, and I only have, oh, 2 attacks because I have to cast this vampiric at some point. Yeah. I don't think I'm allowed to vamp here. If we get Lotus, then we have a 1 mana Lotus and we have 4 mana. It doesn't really do anything. Can't even play the Lotus out this turn, unfortunately. Looking for, I kind of want to just hopefully top deck a land and then do an end of turn vamp and then find. Yeah, it's just not gonna do it. Even though Lotus now is still gonna be 1 mana short of Urza, so I can't even vamp for anything that's worthwhile. So I think I just die. It's kind of unfortunate. I guess the best thing that can happen now is I top deck a land and time walk and then top deck a Lotus. Just 1 wasteland was too good. And obviously drawing force after the sphere. Probably a very easy game if I can force a sphere here. So depending on like how good my top deck draw was on my 7-card hand, might have been able to win. I did have force, and then I had Mox Opal Seat, so if I could have top decked a Moxen and played turn 1 Oko, we would have definitely won. I don't know. I still think in the blind when like Canister is pretty able to play a Bizarre deck, it's probably too greedy. So what did they top? They top deck Trinisphere? Alright, well, I died. Yeah, I would have to top deck exactly land, time walk, and I still can't even do anything. And then like land, and then need to do anything, and then play Urza. Yeah, I'm off it. Whatever. Alright, I'd like a snow-covered island and 3 Hercules recalls. I want to get rid of Mental Misstep, Gataxian Probe, Force of Negation's fine. Dig Through Time Tezzeret. That's fine. I could move a Spyglass to the main, but it's not that great. I can move the bridge to the main instead of like Thoughtcast or Narset. It's really rough because I don't really have a lot of blue cards to be able to bring down. Maybe this Brainstorm's just not very good. Yeah. I don't know. Basically just succumb to turn 1 sphere. Our hand wasn't really equipped to deal with turn 1 sphere in a wasteland. Opponent's hand wasn't really that good either. Like, they're obviously gonna always keep that, but yeah, this is fine. We're gonna cast a couple spells on this turn. There's like some merit to there's some merit to not casting Thoughtcast, so I have something to pitch the force, but I think I'm still gonna cast it. Can't cast Oko on this turn. We're missing a mana source to do that, but worth noting, Oko can't target Stonecoil Serpent, which is a fucking problem. Not good. We might end up pitching Oko to Force, depending on what happens, but we'll have a lot of mana, so... And we're gonna draw 2 cards. I think, like, casting as many spells as possible on turn 1 is better than preserving our Oko, I guess. I'm not sure. Could go either way, I guess. Maybe I should have let them play it out to kill me. Go for the time kill. Nah. That ain't me. They're also a master of the double Q. How's everybody doing? How's the weekend going? Alright, it's time. I do unfortunately once again have a non-basic, but that's most of my deck, so. Okay, it's pretty good. Now we can actually just pitch this Okuda Force. Yeah, that's fine. That's also fine. So we can just tutor up. We have a lot of options. We can just tutor up. We don't have Time Vault in our thing. Actually, we have Time Vault in our main. Never mind. So I'm kind of in on. Fuck, man, I don't have enough colors to do Thoughtcast and Oko. There's like a bunch of value in just going like Soul Ring, Oko, make a food. Leave open force. I think that's fine. I could also change this key into a thing if I really wanted to. I don't want to change this key into a 3/3 or make a food. I'd rather just make a food. So the problem with make a food is if opponent goes Inspector, or not Inspector, Revoker. That is a Traxos promo. Cool. If opponent follows up with a Revoker, yeah, that is a problem of that. But my 3/3 was not going to be. Yes, I could have untapped the Sapphire and cast Thoughtcast, which I don't think I would want to do there. Unfortunately, our bridge is in our board here. Probably just gonna die unless I draw like a Hercules Recall. Not good. I don't think. I mean, obviously making a 3/3 wasn't gonna do very much against a Traxos, but I probably still wanted to do it. Maybe. I don't know. Now I have a ton of mana though. This gives me an extra mana. I don't know. Maybe I played that wrong. I don't think I wanted to cast Thoughtcast. Opponent hasn't played any, things I can force of negation, so kind of got wrecked there. I guess if I had countered the Soul Ring, opponent wouldn't have been able to play any cards, but that's kind of hard to know. I boarded in bridge, so no. The answer is I cannot just take a bridge. Unfortunately. Another Oko, you say? That's kind of awful. It's pretty awful. Can I even get? I don't even have anything good to get. I can stand up my Manifold Key. It's just so bad. It's so bad. I'm so dead. I should have just left the bridge in the board. Opponent can't even beat bridge. It's so tough with this deck because like I have more ways of finding bridge in the main with my demonic tutors and stuff than I do finding it with Karn. So when it's better, when you really want a card, you put it in your main instead of in your Karn board. I mean, bridge in the board would let me get it with Karn, but like bridge is actually good in the matchup, so I want to bring it into the main. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna play Karn just to threaten and make them kill it? They're gonna deal me 15 damage this turn. Yeah, I can't even. I'm not gonna play Karn here. I'm gonna like leave open food in case they have something to kill me. That's not really the problem. Those cards are kind of bad, I think. Yeah, just because this Force of Negation was not a Force of Will, I'm gonna lose this game, it looks like. I still think it's right to have Force of Negation in so I can counter a Sphere, but I can still, like, top deck Hercules Recall. Like, that's certainly something that can happen here. 7. Your devil's water, it's so sweet. Guess I'll hold up Hardcast Force instead. Fortunately, this thing is just going to murder me. I definitely think I probably should have turned this key into another wasteland. It's gonna be a ballista too, man. So good. Sigh. Yeah, I'm just gonna die unless I top deck really well here. Obviously, I could top deck Time Vault and win. That's always an option, right? This was like really, really medium shop straws that I'm losing to, which is kind of sad. My deck isn't even like very weak to workshops. Does an Urza save me here? It's a 6/6. Yes. An Urza would save me, I guess. Except I'm gonna go to 7. I don't know. Probably should have made Key into a 3/3. Still be. I've never seen this art before, but it's kind of sweet. 3 Hercules, Demonic. Demonic is unfortunately not enough to take infinite turns. Nah, we have like 3 Hercules, Demonic, Time Walk, Ancestral, Thoughtcast, like Tinker. Like we have cards. We have a bunch of outs, but we'll just draw land and die most likely. Obviously, Bridge is still good. That's an Urza. So I live. It's always nice. 5/5 because I crack my food. But it's a little bit hard for our opponent's attack here. They can't attack with either of these. They can kind of just attack with Traxos. Poor Oko. I really can, like, if I ever were to draw something that dealt with this, then I could just, like, go off, but... So opponent probably just attacks with Traxos, I would assume. Because I'm definitely down to... So what do I want to block with here? Urza lets me spin and make an extra mana that I could already make. I can get my guy big enough to beat a Traxos. I go to I take 3, I go to 4. It actually doesn't do it. I think I just chump with the construct. Maybe opponent has only 2 lands in hand and can't untap their Traxos. No, it's another creature and another artifact. Man. Yep. Alright, well, I really could use a Hurkyl's Recall here. Tinker. Okay, I like winning. Winning is good. Well, we lucked the fuck out in that game. Okay. We take those. We take those. Yes. Yes. Winning is good. Jeez. Cyrus called it on Twitter. Just need to draw Tinker every time. Alright. Man, Yawgmoth's is so bad in this. We have so many cards. Nah, dude, ban Traxos. That's the card. Tinker's Traxos too good. I feel like we might have got punished pretty hard for our Oko play, but then we wouldn't have won because we wouldn't have had a key. This is a hand. This is a bad hand. This is a very bad hand. This is a mulligan. This is a hand. Huh. How do I mulligan this hand? Do I just mulligan this pedal? No, I probably just mulligan this key, right? Probably just mulligan the key. So I can play a turn 1 Oko. Turn 1 Oko good enough, though? Canister kept 7? Maybe I'll draw another Moxen. Make it life easier. Man, Workshop 7 card hand? Trinisphere? What a god. Have to counter it. If I was on the play and had an Oko, I wouldn't have to. Oh, come on. Like, why you gotta be like that, deck? Why you gotta be like that, deck? I'm just dead. Like, the dude's gonna play a Traxos. What the hell am I gonna do? Or another Revoker, sure. I'm so dead. I have to draw Ancestral, probably. Well, now I... Oh, Strip Mine Sphere? Alright, Canister is too powerful of a wizard, chat. Canister is far too powerful of a wizard. Yeah, opponent had the nut draw. 2 shops? Wow. Opponent is so good at Magic. Fuck. I'm so dead. even if I wasn't dead, I was so dead. Yeah, alright. So we were never gonna ever beat this hand with pretty much any deck we ever played, so. Trinisphere, Strip Mine, Double Workshop, Sphere, Revoker. Like, yeah. It's not justice. We had like 7 outs last game. We should have won last game. We were unlucky to be in the state we were in. But yeah, this is a shop straw that no one's ever going to beat, so yeah, this is a shop straw. Oh man. So much fun. Great games. Thank you, Canister, for the great games of Magic.